What's up, Potters?
Woo! It's that time again.
Kennedy. There was a wrestler who did that, where he would come out of the ring, and then a ring would drop down, and he would go, and then he would grab it like this, and then go, Mr. Kennedy. He was funny. Won Money in the Bank, and then they took it away from him because he was injured. Thought he tore his bicep, but he didn't. He just popped some blood cells. But he'd already lost the Money in the Bank briefcase by that point. I almost struck you, really hard. I don't know why, but I almost, hit you.
Is it bad to make a suicide joke within the first 30 seconds of the podcast?
No, we're being relatable.
Yeah, really getting the attention of the depressed kids who watch this.
Of the younger audience that we have. What's up, Potters? If you want to kill yourself, put it in the comment section down below.
If this is a cry for help, then please let us know. We'll provide you with some resources,
Resources being not a lot. I mean...
Your local Walmart, they probably got some guns for sale.
They probably do.
Very likely.
If you're in America, yeah, but I feel like we have more of a... Not but
we've got an international audience.
But, I feel like the Miners Haven thing, I feel like it's very international.
It is pretty international.
The assumption that you're American isn't...
I think it's still a majority, but not by a huge amount. There's a
Ollie,
significant
Flag, Brendan, Powering.
Yeah, a significant amount of the community is not American. You'll get some people, most of the people I think that I've met.
I think a majority are from America, but not a big Ox, Atrux.
Yeah.
What's his name? What's the other guy? Josh.
Yeah, significant amount are not from America.
Yeah, all half of the boys are not American.
Yeah, shout out. Shout out to the non-American homies.
So every time I've played stuff, you just assume that they're American, and you're right.
Yeah.
Obviously not always right, but most of the time.
I think we do because we are uneducated Americans who just assume that everyone is like us.
Yeah, well,
really cool and really awesome
cool
and great
and fucking.
And we all, you know what? I'm not even gonna say that as a joke. I was gonna be and we all support the decision that the Supreme Court made, but I think that's too much. Given circumstances.
I think it's really funny to just state my opinion on it. I do not support what they did, but what I do support is people leaking their IP addresses and debit cards online because they can go fuck themselves. I want to know where they live. I want to know the back three of their card. I want their IP address. I don't give a fuck. That shit's so funny.
It is.
Apparently, someone brought after one of their cards got leaked. Someone bought a $2,000 anime figure, which is fucking hilarious.
$2,000 Hatsune Miku
so
figure.
Funny. Yeah, that's what it was. Oh my god, that's so funny.
That's bangers. Whoever did that.
That's a banger, bro. Oh my god. Imagine you're a Supreme Court judge, you chilling and you're like, what's this $2,000 charge for a hat? Son Miko? What is that? And then there's then you just go, oh, as your car starts fucking flowing, and you're like, oh my god, and then by the time you've called them, you're already out $8,000 and it's over. Oh, it's just
you're also
so
a
funny.
Supreme Court justice. I have to imagine they're probably pretty well off.
I mean, I'd have to assume because they're fucking justices.
I'd have to imagine.
But I don't know what their payroll is.
I mean, they're not rolling, but they're they're well off.
I'm sure right now it's not too hard to figure it out. I'm sure it's pretty fucking easy. You could figure out pre, post tags. Oh my god,
that's insane. Yeah, I also want to throw it out because we're different people. I also share the opinion that what they have done is bad.
It's very
no
bad.
Good. Not a fan.
Do you
personally.
Support their shit getting leaked?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Generally, I'm not a fan of stuff like that, but in this case, I think it's
consequences to your actions, motherfucker. They can eat my dick and balls.
At some point, there is a line between what is considered moral and then what is doing stuff for the sake of a bigger cause.
Yeah, there's there's a moral compass, and this is just evil. You know, you know, like imagine it's like a magic 8 ball, but it's like for how good you are of a person. You shake it, it comes out, and it just says fucking evil. And then Trump shows up and goes, "Would you like a spot on the Supreme Court?" And then you go, "But you're not in office anymore." And then he goes, "Just wait." And then it's like, what the fuck? And then you a Supreme Court justice and you vote against abortion because you're a bad person.
Insane, truly insane. The times
dude.
we're living
it's
in.
Bad.
It's just crazy to me. Like I'm having Ollie stutters because of it, bro.
Yeah.
Shit's nuts.
And even though we are a 36 subscriber channel and have officially, assuming nothing can change when we put this out, have more videos than we have subscribers. Well, we did before even. If you don't agree with that, fuck off. I don't care. I don't know about you. Maybe you don't agree. They can eat shit. I don't give a fuck.
I'm more if you're willing to like engage and like learn about it and then change your opinion, then like cool.
If you're willing to stop believing what you believe, then yeah.
Yeah, basically.
But like if we're at a point where you're like, no, this is right, you're wrong.
Because like very very briefly, let me just explain why it's dumb. Even if you are morally against abortion, which I at least understand, I don't agree with it. However, I get where that comes from.
Yeah, I get what's happening.
I get where it comes from. However, banning it is just stupid because all it does is like banning it isn't going to stop abortions. Banning
abortions.
anything does not stop it. We've seen what's happened with trying to ban like alcohol. Drugs are still illegal. We know what happens with that. It's fucking like opioid crisis and shit happening.
Yeah.
War on drugs, it's all bad.
Yeah,
banning abortion doesn't solve anything. It only makes it more dangerous and worse for poor people who can't afford to go to places where they're legal.
Yep.
And then people who can't do that have to get like back alley abortions, which is fucking awful.
Yeah, and then there are people, and then it's like, you know, like for like medical shit. You know,
some people have to get abortions.
And it's also like if you. It's a thing that I think men, like us big boys, are never gonna kind of get, because like it's like a physically traumatic experience. Your body is never the same.
Yeah, it's not. Getting an abortion, from everything that I know about it, is not a good experience.
Yeah, I'm talking about like giving birth. Giving birth.
Oh yeah, that too.
I should have explained. Giving birth is a physically traumatic experience, and like, if you don't want to go through that, then don't. You know? And another thing is that people are like, oh, but this didn't ban abortion, it just left it up to the states. Yeah, and the states fucking suck.
Yeah, there's like 13 that are just instantly banning it.
There are 13 that had laws in place, or that had, like, things in place, like, if this gets reversed, then it is immediately illegal.
I haven't fact-checked that 13 number. I don't actually know if that's true.
I saw the same number. It was a bit ago, but I saw the number.
Well, yeah, I know the number because you said the number.
Yeah, so
I don't know if that's actually true. However, I'm pretty positive that there are at least states.
Yeah,
the fact that there are any is enough.
Yeah,
and there are some states that are probably going to retroactively go in and like start banning it now.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of states who also like just have it's like, yeah, it's banned after this trimester, it's banned after this amount of weeks, and it's just so bad. And I wish it wasn't like that.
Yep. And then there's also a lot of people will make the argument of like, just don't have sex, lol, or like know the consequences of your actions. If you get pregnant, then you have to live with that. But then if that's your argument, then why aren't you pushing for better sex education?
Better sex education, or like adoption services, or any of this shit.
To be fair, some people are pushing for like adoption stuff. There's a whole thing on Twitter, people trending like, we will adopt your baby. But even then, it's like the adoption system is fucked up right now too.
There's a number that I saw. It's definitely, well, I'm just gonna say the minimum number that I think it could be. Like, I think it's like 100,000 kids are currently orphans and do not have, like, they're like fostered.
Yeah, some like stupid high number.
And
like that.
And it's like, so when it's like the please don't abort, we will adopt your baby, fucking piece of shits with a sign, like, you don't want a baby, you want fanfare. Because just go get one.
Yeah, you can
Go get one.
You can adopt a baby right now. You would be doing more good than
Just go get it.
posting on socials about being anti-abortion.
Just go get a baby.
Yeah. So I like.
It's like it's expensive.
Like,
yeah,
if,
that's
like,
also bad.
All of these problems can be solved by pushing for other things. Like banning abortion, all that does is take away a choice from people.
It just takes away the choice.
You could push for like bettering the adoption system and like bettering sex education in the states so that people actually like know the consequences of their actions and how to be safe and like how to have safe sex
and even
how
then
to,
people
avoid bad situations.
Even then people get fucking like raped.
Yeah. It obviously doesn't solve anything, and banning abortion it's just bad.
It's just bad. And again, if you disagree and you're not willing to nearly immediately change your opinion, I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Because like if you have a moral disagreement, that's fine, but also like recognize that there is like a realistic side to it where like even if you morally disagree, there's a lot more factors than just that.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. People should be able to do whatever the fuck they want. Let them choose, my guy.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. That's not my goddamn business.
Yeah, I'm saying, even if you morally disagree with it, you should still be like, yeah, they should still have the choice.
There's so much that I'm just like, just mind your own goddamn business, bro. Like,
yeah.
If it's a person's choice involving themselves, then mind your own fucking business. Back the fuck off.
But Jack, people are ruining my life because they're making me use different pronouns now.
It's so crazy.
Fucking absurd.
It's so crazy, bro.
Shout out to my dad. Completely unrelated to anything. Shout out to my dad. You know, I'm kind of curious now. I'm interested. I might ask him what his opinions on Roe v. Wade being overturned are.
Don't do it.
I kind of really want to do that.
There's no positive. What happens?
But there's curiosity.
What happens is your dad goes, "I hate women," and then you go, "Hey, yo, that's kind of all right." And then he's like, "Son," and then lectures you over text for 25 minutes, threatens to take your phone away, threatens your livelihood, and is then like, okay, maybe I went too far. And then.
Well, he does that like a day or two later, and he's like,
"Yeah,
I'm sorry, Skylar."
I'm sorry, Skylar.
Well, he wouldn't say that because he doesn't apologize.
Yeah,
he
goes, listen.
He would just like roll back.
I did. It's oh my god. Yeah. So end of that is just eat shit if you're not right, and being right is me. This is one of the situations where I'm just like, I am just right. Like
there are some things where there's like some give. Yeah. This is one thing that I feel very confidently this is just how it is. Yeah. There's not many things that I have that opinion on, and there's not many things where if you disagree with me, I'll like actively hate you. This is one of those things where I'm like, come on, like it's fairly simple how this works.
Yeah, I'm gonna move on now. Let's be fun.
Yeah, this is a pretty dark topic to open.
What's
on.
interesting in my life? Anything interesting on your life, Sky?
Well, first I do want to before we get into just white boy podcast shit, I do want to talk a little bit about zombies.
We've been in, bro. We've been talking.
I mean, yeah,
we
but
talked
like,
about Roe v. Wade.
Yeah.
Any viewers we have are either gone or are staying for the rest of the episode. There's no in between.
We got to talk about zombies though.
Yeah, of course.
I want to talk about it. So very briefly I want to talk about Shino Numa again, because now that we've had some time to sit with it, obviously the first time we played it, that was very immediate impressions.
Very immediate.
And I wanted to sit with it a bit and give some time to go back, play it some more, see if that was just like a initial like being surprised that Vanguard was capable of being fun. And it still holds up. A week later,
good map.
Still a really fun map.
Good map.
It's pretty much as we said. It's nothing like insane or over the top crazy.
Nothing is special.
It's
just a solid map.
It's one of those maps that doesn't do anything interesting, but it does everything it's trying to do very well.
Yeah, it's just a vibe.
It's a simple map. It's got the randomized perks, which is fun. The new area is fun to run around in as well.
Egg seems pretty solid.
Egg is we still haven't done it, Lamau.
Yeah. We had a game we played 4-player zombies for like the first time in a long time.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I've played 4-player zombies.
Yeah. And it was
Leviathan.
Oh yeah, Leviathan.
It was Leviathan. That was the
Yeah.
last time we've played 4-player zombies. And it was super fucking fun. One of the most fun games you've had in a long time.
Yeah, up there with the Voyage of Despair
the Voyage game, which is why
I think we've mentioned on the podcast.
Sure we have. But had a really good time. I was intoxicated. It was great.
Yeah, allegedly.
It
was super fun.
When are we gonna do the PCP app?
I don't know if we're gonna do that.
I don't want to do PCP app.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. Whatever.
Do you not want me to do the PCP app? It seems like if you were on board, you would just say, "I'm down" at some point.
I don't know. We'll probably do it at some point.
I think it's just gonna be a little fun.
It could be a little funky.
Oh, you get a bunch of questions for me to answer, and I'm just like, whoa, yo. and then I'm interested with the idea with that. Would it be more fun or less fun if it was like longer than normal? Longer than normal for the reason that, like if we had like an hour and a half or 2 hours, right? Let's just say.
Yep.
That we could start it earlier in the process, and we could watch it more.
Yeah, I think that's just one of those things that we kind of gotta like play by ear. Where like if we're going, we can kind of like plan more on one or the other. But if it's like it starts off and it's kind of like vibes aren't there, I don't think we could like pull it out for an hour 30. Then we just stop it at like an hour. Keep it just good vibes, shorter, better. But if it's vibing and we're rolling, then we.
But I'm asking,
going.
what do you think the interest is? Is the interest seeing me devolve, or is the interest seeing me devolve?
I think it would be more fun if it was like if there was the process.
If you could see me be like a coherent human and then turn into me just going, oh, that's always so good. I love it. I'm gonna do that.
I think it would be interesting to ask you like a set of questions, and then later in the podcast ask you the same set of questions and just see if anything changes.
That's interesting. But I feel like I would. So I would remember. I want to do PCPM now.
By the way, to clarify, we would if this alleged episode ever happened, it would not be PCP.
It's not PCP. I'm kidding.
It would just be Jack would allegedly just be taking a gummy.
Just a little gub.
A little gub. Allegedly.
Dude,
obviously he's not actually going to take anything. It's all just a bit.
Yeah, I'm just playing it up with the camera. You know what I'm saying?
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Almost.
What'd you almost do?
Big boy.
Did you say have bony teeth?
Bunny teeth. Oh, I up to the mic away from my face. My bad, listeners. Bro, your teeth were just going like over the mic.
Yeah. I
You would suck great dick, bro.
Give the glug glug.
You got to be like 20% more gay now, just because you would suck great dick. You'd be great at that. So what's your zombies question?
Well, it's a little Vanguard related question. Since Shino Numa is actually good and we've had a fun time playing it, before we even knew that Shino Numa was coming out, I asked the question, do you think it would be worthwhile to even try and salvage Vanguard?
75. I thought the same fucking question today. I was sitting there like, what could we do? And I was like, do we still think they should make a map?
Yeah. So now that it's happened, they have tried to salvage it. They've put the effort in, and it's actually kind of paid off in that the map was actually really fun. Do you think it was worthwhile now? Do you think that...
do I think like that it was? Or do I think that they should make another?
Well, they're going to make another.
I know, but like,
do you think that with the knowledge that another map is coming and that they've put all the time in to lay this foundation... Do you think now that we've got this good map and we've got another coming, which presumably will be, I can't with this I can't.
Right. I think it'll be all right.
Yeah, I can't imagine it being bad after Shino Numa. 'Cause if they just do like the similar thing like with Cold War,
was it worth it? Is the question, right?
yeah, was it worthwhile?
Yeah, you talk about Cold War. I'll think.
Yeah, Cold War had very similar maps. They're all very like simple. If they just follow with that style with Vanguard, I can't imagine them missing. I can't possibly. It's going to be an Egypt map. That's just an inherently really cool setting.
The answer is yes. It was worth it.
It was worth it.
That was I think that this is the answer. Because otherwise, we have a similar situation as to Cold War, where you and many other people went into it going, they don't got it no more, bro. Fell off. We'd be going into the next whatever, like whether it be whether the 2023 game is zombies thing, or whether we just go into 2024 COD, we'd be like, they don't got it no more. And we've been proven wrong. Bro, I got fucking pissed the other day.
Why?
Because Mr. Raffle Waffles uploads a video.
Yep, I saw that. I didn't watch it, but I just saw it, and I was like, come on.
Called Is There Hope for Zombies? Bro, what?
Did you watch the video?
Watched like 10 minutes.
Did he say anything of value in it?
No, he was just going Vanguard shit. Shino's kind of good, though, but is there any hope? What? Jesus Christ.
I mean, I'm sure there's some greater point of, like, the evolution of zombies and the fact that it's all, like, we're taking steps forward and then steps back and then going back to what we had, whatever, like, that type of thing.
How did we get so reactionary?
I think the better question, or the question that Milo is probably asking is there hope in zombies YouTube? Because, like, for as good as Shino Numa is, it's not a map that you can really cover effectively on YouTube past, like, an Easter egg tutorial and, like, a WAF build.
Yeah, because it's Shino.
Yeah, it's a very simple map. The fun just comes from playing it and having a good zombie killing experience.
Yeah, it's also, like, I feel like zombie YouTube is just kind of dying.
Yeah, zombies YouTube has been dying, even during Cold War, where zombies was, like, at a high since BO3.
Yeah, I think from a popularity standpoint, it might have just been at its peak.
Yeah, because like the casual player base was like
it opens its doors to casuals. When in BO3, it's just as much as we love BO3, not very casual friendly.
I would argue not casual friendly at all.
It's got the Giant. The Horizon's not a bad map for casuals. Rev, I think, can be done pretty well, but like,
sure,
Grovey.
It's not a game built for casual players. It's a game built for zombies fans.
It is, and which is why it's the best game. But
if you're a zombies fan,
yes, but Cold War was built for casuals.
Yeah,
with the knowledge that people play the game a lot and that they're zombies guys.
Yeah,
but yeah, I feel like because most of the Z House is done.
Yeah.
Lex is the only guy who makes like consistent zombies videos anymore, right?
I think so, yeah.
Pat does stuff still.
I know Noah still hops on zombie stuff when it comes out.
Yeah, Noah plays zombie stuff all the time.
Yeah, he plays like customs, I guess.
But also Noah wasn't a Z House guy.
Oh yeah, because I'm thinking about the video that they did, the ranking video where he was there.
Yeah. The Z House was
was
Pat, Lex, Sporthawk, Lonely Mailbox, and Chucky.
Yeah, Chucky and Mailbox are both like they've been gone.
Mailbox is gone. Yeah. Chucky is an editor for Mr. Beast.
Yeah, which is hype. Good for him.
It's editor. Might be the thumbnail guy.
Yeah. Either way, good for him.
Yeah, which is really fucking cool. Is Mr. Okay? Because I know Chucky's like brother's a big YouTuber. Who is he?
I don't remember.
It's somebody. And then MC Sports Talk is still like around the space.
He's still in the scene.
Yeah, he's still like.
I think he's like behind the scenes now, right?
Yeah, but he's very much still friends with everybody there.
Yeah,
and, like he was in the fucking.
He was in the ranking video.
He's in the rankings video, and he was just like, I didn't even play these maps, bro. And I was like, that's crazy that you didn't even play them. You made your livelihood off of this. You don't even play them anymore. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro, he moved on.
You made millions of dollars off of this shit.
Was he that popular to be making millions?
100%. He was the second biggest guy in the Z House. No, third.
Was he?
Third.
Really?
Yeah. He was bigger than Chucky, bigger than.
Well, yeah,
Mailbox.
I guess, yeah, because Chucky and
Yeah,
Mailbox weren't like
he has like
super big.
700K.
Damn.
He has a bunch. He made millions of dollars off the shit. People have like 100K subscribers make millions of dollars.
Do they?
Yeah, definitely.
Are you sure?
Just like they don't have like $1 million in the bank account. They don't get $1 million a day or $1 million a month or $1 million a year. But like they make a shit ton of money.
I guess that over time they've probably accrued a couple $1 million total.
They make a shit.
When you
of
say
money.
they make millions though, that in my head is like
everything I've heard is that like the idea in your head that like these massive like to make a living on YouTube you need to get a whole bunch of stuff. You need obviously it's a shit ton of stuff, but if you get like 50K, realistically, if you can consistently upload and you're willing to take the risk of like your channel dying, you can live off 50K. Easy.
Yeah, it depends on how many of those 50K are actually active, obviously.
Of course.
If you've got 50K active subscribers, easily you can make a living.
Yeah, but and like fucking like Team Martin and shit still gets like 50K-ish. Captain Sparkles, he gets. I mean, he's gotten a little bump recently because he made a video titled "I'm Done," and that is the most views he's had in bare minute. It was the first million view video he's had in 2 years.
Jesus.
Like he averages like 5 digits, and he's making probably hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Sure, yeah.
But yeah, people make shit tons of money on YouTube.
Yeah.
But yeah, like they're all gone. Red Austin's gone. Avery's gone. He's been gone.
Yeah.
Is Liam still doing stuff?
Liam doesn't do zombie stuff, but Liam is still around on like Twitch and stuff. Uploads occasionally.
Yeah.
Very, very like different content.
Yeah. Milo still does stuff, obviously, because we just talked about him.
Fucking Milo, bro.
Does Dialect do stuff?
Unfortunately, I think he does.
Yeah. So, like, of all of these names, which were the biggest names, like 3 or 4 of them still play?
Yeah.
Does, like, Glitching Queen, does she still play?
No.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, I expected it, but...
There is, like, a new wave of, like, zombies YouTube coming around.
Like...
I've been seeing, like, a lot of newer zombies guys coming up. Like, there's the Chrism guy. He's pretty big now.
Yeah.
He's got some good videos. I've watched some of his stuff. He's pretty entertaining.
Yeah, and
he's also a BO4 fan, which we love a BO4 fan now.
I think people who are truly zombie like listen. We talked to Cryog and Busy a little bit about zombies the other day. And I mean no offense to them when I say this. But if you're truly a zombies guy,
if you're a real fan,
but genuinely, if you're really a zombies guy, you like BO4. You know?
I mean, maybe. I know a lot of people who like zombies, who are, like, real zombies people who don't like BO4. But, like, whatever.
I think it's because people who are real zombies guys gave it a shot. Or gave it another shot after Ether fucked everything in the ass.
Listen, we can sit here and say that BO4 is like a solid game, whatever. The core fundamentals are still terrible.
Still very bad.
Very, very bad.
But what are the maps? The Chaos maps are all really good.
Chaos maps are all really enjoyable.
And then TOG is solid, Classified is solid. You get 2 dog-ass maps, but you have 2 dog-ass maps in BO2.
Yeah. Most games have at least a couple stinkers.
Yeah, most games have a stinker.
Yeah.
BO3,
World of War, I guess, has Shino.
Yeah. Shino fucking sucks.
Yeah.
And Shino, World of War Shinonuma is interesting because it has the WAF and it has, like god level rounds.
Yep.
But that's all. That's it. The rest of it's bad.
Yep. BO1 has Moon.
BO1's got Moon.
BO2 is BO2.
BO2 has Transit and Die Rise.
Also Origins.
Bro. BO3, I mean, consensus is that BO3 doesn't.
I think a lot of people would consider that to be Zet. I think
Yeah.
for us it would be Crovy's like super
Yeah.
mid.
I want to revisit Crovey because I thought about it from a different light, right? Because like a lot of the it all feels really off, right?
Yeah.
That's something that we've said because Crovey just it feels very fake, just because there's dragons and you're in Berlin during World War II and then there's cyborgs and shit.
Yeah, fake maybe isn't the word I would use, but I get what you're saying.
Very artificial.
Artificial, sure.
But-
I get. To me, it almost feels like, yeah. I think about it. It's almost like you're, like every zombies map obviously has kind of an air of like fantasy, like you're fighting zombies.
Yeah.
Like, come on. But most of the zombies maps feel grounded enough, or they kind of like lean more into what they're doing. Crovey feels like an amusement park.
Again, it jumped the shark.
It feels like an amusement park.
But
where
here's-
you're like Gringotts Alley at Universal, and the dragon is breathing fire.
All right, I'm gonna bring it from a different lens.
Gringotts
though.
Alley? That's not what it is.
I'm gonna bring it from a different lens. So
Gringotts Bank.
I need you to don't do your thing.
What thing?
I'm gonna make an analogy with wrestling. I need you to not do the thing.
I'm dying inside.
In wrestling, there was a big feud that I really enjoyed, where it started and it was just a very personal thing, and I really enjoyed it. It was Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa. Just if anyone is watching outright, and if you watch wrestling, you know what I'm talking about. Great feud. And I enjoyed it the whole way through. And it started out very personal, but it escalated, right? With increasing escalation. The same thing with Adam Cole with Gargano. And I enjoyed the whole thing because it kept escalating, but it kept making sense. Right? Because it was like, this is the next step. This is the log. Like, we are continuing to amp it up because the stakes are getting higher. Which makes sense. And I think that the situation of hindsight with Crovey takes us away from that. Because I think that, because the Crovey at that point was the culmination of 8 years of storytelling. Not the culmination, but it was nearly the climax. We were right before the climax of 8 years of storytelling.
Yeah.
Or, what should have been, whatever. You can say whatever. But it was, again, those 8 years had built up to that. And then Revelations, obviously, it all fucking exploded.
Yeah.
And I think that maybe looking at it from the lens that, with the complete and total knowledge that it took us that long to get there, and that the map before was a deserted island from full of Japanese experiments, and the one before was a fucking there were dragons on the wall, and we blew up the fucking moon,
Yeah.
And with that knowledge, maybe going into Crovey with that would perhaps give us a new perspective on it.
Maybe.
And I think that doing an episode where we revisit Crovey.
That could be fun, because there's something we're missing. There has to be.
There has to be something that we're missing, and I'm willing.
I'll give it another shot.
I'm willing to say that it's that. As of right now, I'm willing to say that it's that. I think it could be.
Yeah, I will say, for me, the way you've brought that up has kind of made me think of something. Maybe the reason that we have a hard time with Crovey is just because of it's it is that sudden jump where it's obviously in the maps before we've done some real crazy shit, but most of the stuff has been a little bit more.
We're usually in the aftermath. When in Crovey, we're in the current.
Yeah.
Or it's still the aftermath, but it's still there,
Yeah.
There'll be a hurricane and then it'll hit you and then it's oh fuck, but we still got this shit.
Yeah.
We're in the but we still got this shit.
Yeah, I want to say that zombies, a lot of the stuff before it has been more grounded, but I don't know necessarily if it even has been. One of the maps, you're in a fucking medieval castle.
Yeah.
There are dragons on the wall there.
I'm a sucker for medieval castle sky.
Yeah,
You know that.
Zetsubo definitely feels a little more grounded, like just a Japanese research facility that has like an underground facility that's like
I mean, but it's also all like
pretty dark.
experiments and shit. There's a fucking.
Yeah,
There was a massive spider on that map.
yeah.
There are root creatures. Like
I think we might just be dumb on this one actually.
it's
I think we might just be dumb.
like yeah, and I'm willing to say that that's what it is. Is it? I don't know yet because I haven't revisited it.
Maybe we just like haven't had a good time on Crovy and we've looked for anything to
Perhaps.
cling to. Because I know I've done that. I did that
Have
with
you?
Origins.
Yeah.
Where I looked for any like flaws that the map had and kind of clung to those as my defense, just because I never really had a good time playing it before, and I had to like, for my own sake, try and pinpoint something that there was, and after doing that for so long and going back and actually giving it a fair shot, I realized a lot of that stuff wasn't that big of a deal, and I was able to kind of
Yeah.
see some of the more positives of the map.
Yeah, like everything you said that was bad about Origins. Like
They are problems.
they are problems. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm saying that the rest of the map is good enough that it kind of overshadows them.
Yeah, the problems don't inhibit the gameplay enough to make it a bad experience. It's a net positive.
It's a net positive. But I'm willing to say that that's our case for Crovies that we perhaps have made a blunder.
Yeah.
Now I am saying perhaps we go back and we're like,
Still mid.
it's still a lot though. In the map, it feels real weird.
Yeah. I don't know. It's I want to play it again now. Fuck.
Yeah, I thought about that today, and I was like, do we run it before the pod? And then I was like, no. we need like time on it.
Yeah, we gotta have some time to sit with it. That's good though. I want to do that this weekend actually. Run some Crovy.
I'll run Crovy.
Get some games in.
Well, we also got to fucking record commentary for the second annual Champion Boys Invitational.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we can start working on that this weekend.
Yeah, we had our own little. We talked about it a little bit in the last episode. And we did it on Saturday.
Yeah.
Is the second annual Chimkin Boys Invitational, which is a double elimination tournament between me, Sky Oliver, and Fish.
Yeah, a little 1v1 tourney played on Cold War.
Played on Cold War.
No spoilers, however, my god, it was so much fucking fun. Holy
I'm
shit.
sure it was. But yeah, we're gonna hopefully have that up soon.
Yeah, no ETA on it because this is like a pretty big project.
Yeah, this again, I said it should be my best video especially after recording it. Man, that first round,
dude. Some of the games that were played, dude. Oh my god, I guess it's a little bit of a spoiler, but like a lot of the games went 5-5. They're 12 total round or 11 round games.
I hate to give it to him. But the MVP of the video has to have been Oliver, right?
Yeah, he had some great moments.
He had the best moments. He was part of the best moments. He had the best ones.
Yeah.
The least valuable player, Fish. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about it because a lot of the good stuff was like...
Fish isn't content brained.
He does not have the content mind.
He not only in the regard of like he can't make things entertaining, but he can't stop himself from making it unentertaining.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
like I was having a very bad time, but I made sure to stay out of the way.
Yeah,
you know,
you let things still happen.
I did my very best the entire time to not inhibit anything. To keep talkative.
What is that? What are you doing?
This is part of the gorilla lamp.
Ah.
Gorilla lamp broke. Yeah, I did my very best to stay out of the way. Fish didn't. Fish actively threw in the final game of the tournament.
Well, now I have to either we're, you know what? Nobody's gonna fucking watch this. Or if you're watching here, whatever. Spoiler warning, Fish made it to the last round.
Yeah.
And then also, as Jack said, because he was very clear about his point that fish threw in the last round.
I'm so sorry.
You fucking either I have to go in and cut this out now, or it's just staying in. This is going in raw.
I'm leaving it up to you. No, I'm not. You're gonna flip a coin. Slits or flats?
Why does it have to be up to a coin toss? Just tell me if you want me to cut it or not.
Because I don't care. But the problem is that if I say you don't care, then you're just gonna.
Then I'll just leave it in.
You're just gonna leave it in.
Why can't I just leave it in if you don't care?
Because you always do that. So I'm taking it out of your hands.
Why? If you don't care, then it doesn't
Slits
matter.
or flats?
I'm just not gonna cut it.
That sounds like a slit. Because like it's a cut.
I'm not cutting it. You can fucking eat your gorilla lamp, bro.
I can't do that. I would
sucking gorilla
I would
dick
get sick.
on gorilla dick.
Nuh-uh. Bro, I said nuh-uh to my mom today in the car with this guy.
That was funny.
We were leaving work. My mom said something. I just went. I don't remember what it was, but I just was just nah.
Yeah, it was good.
Bro, fucking stunt races in GTA 5 are so fun. They're so fun. Did I keep bumping people? This guy did not have fun. You would have been like, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't play stunt races.
Well, no. Yeah, you did.
Did I?
Yeah.
I thought you were just playing them like now.
Yeah, but I'm saying outright. Not
Wait,
playing
what
them.
races? What races did we do?
Stunt races.
Those were all stunt races.
All stunt races.
Oh,
They're so fun.
yeah. You know, I thought you were just talking about today, which is why I didn't add anything.
Yeah.
They're fun though.
They're so. I cut myself.
I got fucked over a few times, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it's something that I want to win desperately, but I don't feel bad when I lose. It's weird.
Yeah, it's rare to have something like that.
But no, I'm having so much fun with GTA.
You know, I've also realized something. We've jumped around on topics so much. I never actually answered the Vanguard question. Why did you do that? You just don't need to. Like, what the fuck is this thing? All right, guys, welcome to Pod of the Dead.
Jesus Christ, you. Oh my God,
What?
I can't believe you. Oh my God.
What?
Yeah, I'm not letting you answer the question now.
Why?
Holy shit.
What?
You are the worst.
What are you talking about?
I'm having so much fun on GTA 5, dude. Start my own business, called it Balls. Getting cargo. Bro, I won a bunch of money playing slots.
Sick.
Were you there for that?
No.
I won like 300K playing slots.
Sick.
And I had, dude, oh my God. I don't know why, but slots were really hype. I don't know why.
Okay, I want to answer the Vanguard question.
I'm not letting you.
Why?
Because you fucking did that.
I don't understand why that's such a big deal.
Because you can't do that. I will hit you. I'm not kidding.
No.
I'm not fucking.
Take it. I don't want it.
You deserve that. You deserved it. And you missed. You deserved it and you missed.
I only have one option. Just like the start of the episode. Don't hit the ray gun into me.
No.
You see that he encourages suicide. Do you see what this man does? I bet he supports abortions too.
Yeah, they're really fun. I've been doing all that shit. It's really fun. GTA 5 is just one of the best games of all time.
Truly.
It's one of them. Bro,
Yeah.
Vizzy said that BO2 was what he believed was the best video game of all time.
Favorite or best?
He said we were talking about the best. And Vizzy said BO2.
Lamau.
Which is nuts.
BO2 is a good game, one of the best overall CODs.
One of the best shooters of all time.
Sure. I don't know if I would necessarily go that far because there's a lot of good shooter games.
There's a lot of them, but I think it was successful in every single front, and a great multiplayer, a great campaign, and a great zombies. What? Don't say it.
Not great zombies.
They're
but
great zombies.
It had good zombies maps that were able to carry it.
And it overall is great.
Yeah, overall, I still think BO2 is my personal favorite.
But so, it is just one of the best shooters of all time.
You know what's not one of the best? Vanguard, and I don't think it was worthwhile for them to spend the time on the. What are you? Why? Stop! No! That's like significant. That would hurt. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do this.
But yeah, he said it was one of the best games of all. What he said was the best game of all time, which is ridiculous. Not because is it the best shooter of all time? Probably not. I don't know enough about shooters.
Definitely not.
But I think it's one of the best.
Sure, something like if we're talking all shooters, all like first person shooter games, something like CS:GO, definitely better.
I wouldn't say it's definitely better.
In my opinion, I mean CS:GO has like a huge esports scene and it's got like the whole in-game economy shit. It's got a lot going for it.
It's got a lot going. But I think if we're talking what's the best, I think something that's important is hitting as broad of an audience as you can.
Sure. I mean, it depends. What you define as best is also going to depend on what you're looking for.
Yeah.
If you're looking for like a great casual shooter game with well-designed maps, a mostly really well-balanced MP, solid single player, then BO2 is like goated.
That's to me what I deem it's why I think Minecraft is the best game of all time, is because I think it is the most broad strokes game.
Yeah, you can be Minecraft attracts such a massive variety of people.
Yeah, I don't know if I talked about it on the podcast, but one of the guys I talked to at work is like an avid Minecraft player, and he's like 40 with 2 kids. Yeah. And is like, yeah, I fucking hollowed out a mountain and built a cactus farm that goes into a bone meal farm. It was pretty cool. I was like, what in the fuck, Bert? His name is Bert. And I haven't brought it up to anybody, but his name is Bert, bro.
That sucks.
Imagine going through school and your name is Bert.
He had a really cool Heisenberg shirt on today.
Today he had a white shirt with the fucking picture of Heisenberg, and it just said Heisenberg. And I went up to Sky.
It was like the drawing from like the start of season 3, I think.
Yeah, and then I went up to Sky at one point and went, Sky, you gotta see Bert's shirt. And he was like, "Is it funny?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Let me know what it." No, and I was like, "What does he do?" In my head, I was like, "What do I do if he asks what it is?" I'm like, I can't tell him.
Yeah, I asked if it was intentionally funny, and it is not.
It's not.
It's
dude. But every time I looked at him, I laughed.
It's such a hard shirt, dude.
This pit go hard.
It's such a hard shirt.
But
I would totally wear it. Absolutely, because it's really funny.
Watch this. Lob.
Big lob from Big Man.
So Minecraft is covers as many bounds as I think any game, and does it all in such a great way, which is why I believe it's the best game of all time.
Yeah, I mean, think of the different like types of people who play Minecraft. Yeah. I mean, you've got just like the casual people.
You've got me. You've got you.
Yeah, well, I'm saying
Mac.
Shut the fuck up. Everybody that we know plays or has played Minecraft. Yeah.
Because fucking everybody's played Minecraft, bro.
But yeah, you've got like builders and like the more artistic side and like architects and that type of thing. Big like building design. You got like people who even just in like building, you've got more landscapers, more like natural builders, like people who do more structure stuff.
Yeah.
All of that is super easily possible. You've got people who like speedrun the game, and there's a whole bunch of different speedrun categories.
Speedrunning scene.
Big like random seed glitchless type beat.
Yeah, and then there's just so much.
There's also the fucking insane redstone community.
Yeah,
they're literal like fucking like NASA scientist type motherfuckers who play the game.
Yeah, and like, dude, how does fucking what's it called? What's the big
Shout out Psycraft.
Yeah, how does Psycraft, bro? How did they had a farm? Dude, the craziest thing I've ever seen. Like if we're talking on like a fundamental base, right? Not like how like is your build cool, you know, like I'm not talking about like the coolest builds. But the craziest thing I've ever seen was the slime farm that lit up in redstone lamps how many slime they had.
Oh yeah, that's nuts.
What? What? What is that? How does that work?
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
It's crazy.
One of the cooler things that I remember seeing on SciCraft, which is it was a farm or like some RNG manipulation thing they had that was so overpowered that they just couldn't use it. The witch thing, dude.
The witch thing? Hold on, no, I thought you were talking about the one where they were like, yeah, we placed like these blocks in a certain configuration, and now we always get max fortune.
No, I'm pretty sure they use that though.
Yeah, that's why I was like, wait,
Yeah,
what?
yeah. This thing I'm talking about is something that they actually just don't even use because it's so busted. I don't know. I don't even have any clue how it works. I just remember seeing it in a Mumbo video where he was touring SciCraft. It was like a witch farm. There was like a ghast. There's a fucking gas in there for some reason. Then there's a chamber, and there was just like hundreds of witches pouring out of the ghast a second. I have no clue anything about it, but there was just like fucking like thousands of witches.
And you remember the mob switch?
Yeah, mob
With
switch.
shulkers.
Old mob switches are nutty.
It's great, dude.
You can have you seen the? Did you actually watch the one video that Ilmango had, the 119 mob switch thing?
No, I didn't. I meant to.
Yeah, it's so fucking
What
easy.
what is your purpose? You're a mob switch.
It's so easy though. Like literally, you just trigger a warden, and then you have it set up so that he'll spawn in where you want him. He'll path to a bubble column, and then you just do that like 70 times. And then there's some like redstone at the top that like you just have like a super easy mob switch. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts, and then there's just mods, dude.
Yeah, modded Minecraft also has a big scene. There's so many crazy mods and stuff that you can play with.
You got mods, and you've got servers, like you got Hypixel,
Yeah,
Hunger
the
Games.
server scene too. The competitive Minecraft players.
Hunger Games was so crazy, dude.
The OGBR on YouTube.
Yeah, and then like you got Skyblock. You have the actual Skyblock, and then you have Hypixel Skyblock.
Yeah, the whole like custom maps and stuff that YouTubers would play through all the time.
Dude.
Shit like the Dropper.
Mm-hmm. Did all
the
that.
like OG shit.
That's one of the best eras to me.
Yeah. the prison escape where it was like the big collabs.
Dude, I want to do those so bad.
Those look fun when you get like a big group of people.
But dude, it's fucking.
Shout out to Sky Does Minecraft.
Yeah.
I hope nothing bad happened to him.
What happened to him again?
He got exposed for like beating his wife
Yeah,
or
like
something.
didn't like beat his wife. You would
Shout out to Tobuscus too. I hope nothing bad ever happened to Tobuscus.
But he didn't do anything, right?
Well, there was like the alleged rape allegations,
Yeah.
which I think were like kind of proven false. But then also like a week or two ago, there was a really funny picture that came out of Tobuscus holding a Nerf gun, standing next to Kyle Rittenhouse, who was also holding a Nerf gun. It's really funny. It's also dead serious. Tobuscus is just like a right-leaning Christian guy, I think.
Oh.
Which sucks, but it's such a funny picture. It's just fucking Tobuscus standing next to Kyle Rittenhouse.
Not Tobuscus, bro.
Yeah, Tobuscus been fucked ever since he got accused of rape.
Yeah, I mean, he stopped making YouTube videos. Or like, stopped doing shit. But I was like, damn, he's still cool, though.
Yeah, I always until this, I always was like, yeah, he's cool though. He fell off obviously because that's like
He
a
stopped
serious thing.
making
But
videos, but
yeah,
still,
I'm pretty sure he makes videos again now.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Here's a video on his channel that I think is just I met Kyle Rittenhouse. It's super funny to me. Maybe it shouldn't be this funny to me, but it's really funny.
Damn.
It is a big damn. Yeah. What other Minecraft YouTubers?
What's Kyle Rittenhouse's debit card information? When are you finding that out?
What other YouTubers, like Minecraft YouTubers, got like destroyed? There's a bunch of them. I know. What is the one dude? There's like the
Dream.
there was Basherverse. That's Basherverse. Was
yeah, that's what
fucked.
I was thinking.
Didn't he like? I don't remember what he did, but there was some like fuck shit, and then he ended up like. Didn't he kill himself?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Cringe. I don't know enough.
You can't say cringe to someone who actually killed themselves.
Cringe.
Don't double down on this, Jack. Don't double down. I think Basher might have also done like some real fuck shit, so maybe it's not as bad.
Cringe.
I don't actually remember. So
Yeah, one of them was like a horrible, horrible, horrible human being.
Yeah, Dream.
Yeah. Which one of them was like, or which one of them like manipulated minors into sending them shit, and then was like, "'Cause I was lonely." Which one of them did that?
I don't remember. I know. Mini Lad had something like that.
Yeah, it might have been Mini Lad who was like, "Damn, why did you use your status as a Minecraft YouTuber to get sexually explicit photos from minors?" And he was like, "I was lonely, bro."
That sounds a lot like what Mini Lad did.
Like what? What?
That's crazy.
How do you do that?
That sounds a lot like the Mini Lad situation.
That's crazy that he did that.
Mini Lad like recently-ish uploaded a video that was like why getting canceled was the best thing that ever happened to me or some shit like that. Again, really funny. Mini Lad being like, "Oh, I got canceled, guys."
But you know who stayed goated though?
Who?
Or you know who is the goat of Minecraft YouTube?
Mumbo Jumbo?
No. Captain Sparkles. The goat of Minecraft YouTube.
I respect that he's still around and still playing Minecraft.
He is still around. He's been playing it for 12 years.
Dude's also like a respectable human.
He is from everything you can look at from the outside, still a great guy.
Yeah, everything that we know points to
He was part of what I would think what I'm mostly sure is the biggest like series that was ever like in Minecraft, which is Mayanite. I'd think, right?
Is that the biggest?
What else would be what's bigger?
I don't know, but
I mean, I think view total wise, I think it has to be.
It might be.
Hermitcraft is probably bigger. Because
Hermitcraft overall, there's a lot of hermits and there's a lot of seasons.
That's
of
the thing
Hermitcraft.
is there is like 30 hermits.
Yeah, there's a lot of people and there, like people like Green and Mumbo. Every time they upload a Hermitcraft video, it's easy million views.
Yeah, but Mayanite was 4 people plus like other characters. You have characters and like. You got mods, and there's like a few other people who were like kind of part of it and a little bit. Fucking Hex and Nadeshot were in that. Did you know that?
I think so.
You know, Skinners was in episode, I think, 2 or 3?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What happened to Scene Anners?
He's making videos again. He stopped for like 5 years.
I think I remember seeing that, actually. I think I remember seeing the comeback video pop up at one point.
It's sick. I'm really happy.
Shout out Scene Anners.
I never watched Scene Anners, but I'm very happy because it's fucking Scene Anners, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, a thing is I saw recently is that like I think it was like Syndicate was like the first person to reach like 1 million followers on Twitch. I think.
Was he?
I'm pretty sure he was like.
That does track in my head.
For a significant period of time, was the biggest Twitch streamer.
That tracks, I think. I also don't know if that's true.
I'm mostly sure. I saw a thing the other day because I'm following Syndicate on Twitter because he to me is very important, and it was like some video where it was like the most followed Twitch streamer of every year, and it was Syndicate twice, back-to-back years. It was him.
That's pretty good.
And I mean, a lot of it's obviously because of zombies, but a lot of it is because of Mayanite.
Yeah.
Because Mayanite was fucking huge.
Yeah.
And it was Syndicate, Captain Sparkles, I had Jericho and Firefox. What does Firefox do now? She's still a thing.
I don't know.
Jericho's still a thing. I know he's
Jericho's
still a thing.
definitely still a thing.
Yeah.
I've seen him around in various places.
But yeah, no, it's just fucking Minecraft is the GOAT.
Shout out Minecraft.
It applies to everyone, unlike Black Ops 2, which only applies to people who like shooters.
And more specifically, either people who enjoy zombies and the specific style of zombies that Call of Duty has, or people who want a casual multiplayer experience.
Like, that's it. That's everybody.
Which is a lot of people still.
A lot of people. Again, a great game. A fantastic video game.
Yeah, this isn't dissing BO2 by any means.
But it is not even close to contention.
It's not in the discussion.
I mean, I think most games that can't apply to a very large amount of people aren't in the conversation.
Yeah, sure.
I think that, like, there's a lot of games, like, I don't care enough to talk about whether or not it's legitimately there, but I'm just gonna say, like, Elden Ring. From everything that I've seen, Elden Ring, I played a little bit of it, but, like, Elden Ring does what it does so well.
Yeah, I've seen so many people say, like, easy game of the year.
That like, while it only applies to a certain group, it applies to them so well that it can be in contention. Obviously, Elden Ring is just my example. I don't know if Elden Ring is accurate. But games don't have to do a broad thing. Just Minecraft does.
Minecraft does, and it does it damn well.
Minecraft does it.
Except for... It does feel like Mojang has been fumbling the bag a little bit.
A little.
They're fumbling. There have been 3 updates in a row where they've promised us features and then not delivered.
Which, again, the first time it was like, damn. Second time by the second time I was done. I was like, bro, you can't, because we were in full swing of COVID and they promised shit, and I was like, okay, but you can't take it out if you don't have it done. You can't. Or if you've promised it, if you knowing full well what the situation is, you have to do it. You need to do it.
Or no, what they need to do is just not promise it.
That's what I'm saying. Is like, if you promised it, knowing full well what's going to happen, you need to fulfill it, or you're gonna get dicked on, and that's what it is.
Yeah. The first time it's like whatever. Second time, I was still like on the side of I'm not happy about it, but also like. There are people at Mojang.
I was mad.
Yeah.
1.18 I was frustrated. Or
and then 1.19 they took out a bunch of stuff.
What was even supposed to be in it?
We were supposed to get, I think there was the Fireflies, those got taken out. Also an entire like biome revamp just kind of was missing, which is the birch forest. They showed like the concept art for the birch forest revamp.
Really? I didn't know that was going to happen.
Yeah, that they showed concept art, and they were talking it up like the wild update was going to be this big like biome overhaul-esque update. And instead of doing that, we just got mangrove swamps. Cool biome, cool wood type and stuff.
Yeah, and then we've got the deep dark.
And then the deep dark, yeah.
And then then Gohorns. And then the mountains. Right? No,
mountains came in 1.17.
Got those though.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Or no, mountains came in 1.18, sorry.
Yeah, but then we got the horns.
Yeah. I don't understand why regular swamps are still in the game. We don't need regular swamps anymore. They're like an outdated biome with the mangrove. They feel kind of just pointless.
Yeah, but
remove those, revamp the other a lot of the biomes do need revamps. Like the birch forest definitely could do with like a change up.
It's like most of them do. You know,
the end could use a refresher too.
Yeah, I was thinking something that's interesting is that, like, to me, I view Minecraft. There's a hard split that takes place that is just Minecraft pre-combat update and Minecraft post-combat update.
Yeah.
Right. And to me, in my head, it's been like, yeah, well, we've got if it's post-combat update, then it's like we got that one. Good.
Yeah, which is something I think about with the end too.
Yeah, but it's like
that was a fucking while ago.
It has been like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
I think. Let me find out. I'm gonna
The
find
the
out.
end could absolutely use like another update though, because while it back at the time like 4 or 5 years ago or whatever when it did get the cities and stuff, that was pretty good. You could like redo the dragon fight, open the portals. It gave a more of a point to the end, which
Yeah.
was cool.
Made it big. It was good.
But now the end is still just kind of like empty. It's like you go there, you fight the dragon, you get your elytra, and maybe loot up some cities for like some shulkers and extra gear, and then you're done with it. There's not really a whole lot that you can get there other than like you get some good gear, you get shulker boxes, but I mean it feels empty and not in like a cool voidy kind of way. It just feels boring.
Okay, so I looked up the end update Minecraft, right?
Uh-huh.
And the first thing that popped up is Minecraft 1.20.
Sick.
The end update. The end update is a major Minecraft update released on August 6th, 2021. It completely overhauls and revamps the end dimension and adds a massive amount of content. It also includes 6 new biomes in the end and a revamp of bows. 103 new blocks, item, tools, weapons, and armor. 10 new mobs and 7 biomes to the end.
What?
What is this?
What the hell are you reading?
I'm on the Minecraft. It says the Fanon wiki, which is weird. But
So what is that talking about though?
what?
Like
This
is
just
that like some modded thing? Because it's posed as if it's like an official Minecraft update. Is what it seems like. What the hell?
Is it just a fan-made update?
It might just be like a fan idea for an update.
Whatever, bro.
Yeah, who cares? Fuck it, bro.
Well, no, end not end portal, end update.
The end portal frame.
They could change strongholds. Strongholds I'd like a change for.
Strongholds could be nice being updated. Imagine we get like a little bit better loot from them and
It
stuff.
said Minecraft 1.19 trailer end update.
What type of shit are you finding, bro?
Nothing.
Didn't the end stuff come out in the combat update? Just look up when the combat update came out.
No, it didn't.
Did it come out like the update before?
I think it's 1.11.
Might have been after. I wasn't active at all in Minecraft during that point.
Yeah, neither was I. 1.11 was the exploration update, which was mansions. I guess I actually was still paying attention because I remember that. Because I remember watching the Captain Sparkles video on it.
That
I
tracks.
vividly remember watching him be like, well, I'm going to need my full Prot 4 diamond armor to go into this woodland manor.
Shout
Maybe it was
out
1.10.
Jordan, bro.
1.10. Minecraft update. What is it? The Frostburn update. What?
The hell is the Frostburn update?
Village and pillage. Whatever.
Who cares?
But they could definitely circle back around to it. Like I'm good on water. Right?
Yeah, oceans are good.
Oceans are good, but I mean also we're closing in. We're a couple updates away on the oceans needing revamped.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like the oceans have enough.
I'm good with them, but like I'm a few updates away. I'm
Maybe.
talking like in 3 years we're gonna be like get some new stuff in the ocean though.
Maybe, I don't know.
But
we'll see.
Yeah, I think we need a new end update.
When did 1.13 come out?
This
'Cause
time,
at
this
this-
time I'm gonna find out.
At this point, 1.13 would have come out like a few years ago, right?
I think so. 1.13 release date. See, aquatic update. We know this July 18th, 2018.
Fucking hell! It came out in 2018.
It's been 4 years.
Oh my god!
Is it a
Holy
long
shit.
time for you, or is it a little?
That's fucking. It came out 4 years ago. That's so long ago. Fuck.
Dude, if you look up 1.20 Minecraft, it says it's the end update, and that it was released a year ago.
That's crazy.
Do we know what it's gonna be?
Probably not.
Isn't there gonna be like a new dimension or something? All I ever since I'm thinking about it is like gonna be a new dimension.
Yeah, I think there's speculation about the ancient city portal frame looking thing being something.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I remember seeing something about how there was like something in the files that referred to the reinforced deep plate as like a portal block or something. So there could be something there.
I think we could use a new one.
Yeah, new dimension would be hype.
We haven't had a new dimension in
Since the end.
which, yeah, like we just could use a new one. I think.
Yeah. Dude, imagine you work your way down to the deepest part of the world. You're in the ancient city. You grab your water bucket. You place it in the reinforced deep slate. Portal opens up and you step out in the clouds.
In the deep slate, you place the water down. Shink! It becomes glowstone.
Oh my god.
My god.
You walk out in the clouds. Holy shit.
And then
We're in the aether.
And then you fall because clouds aren't solid. And then you die. And that's the aether.
Whoa.
But
that would fucking kill me.
I know. But yeah, I think we could use one, but I don't know if we need to use one because I don't know because I feel like a big thing what they've been doing in the updates. I think they're doing actually a really good job at is adding as much as you possibly can to Minecraft without changing the formula. You know?
Yeah.
If you haven't played Minecraft in 10 years, you can still make your way.
Yeah, you can still pretty much figure it out. Like, you can still... If you want to, like, technically beat the game, getting to the dragon fight is basically the exact same.
Yeah, the formula is the same. There's just extra shit, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot of extra stuff to work with now.
Yeah, there's just extra shit.
It gives you more choice.
Yeah. But I think that maybe adding a new dimension wouldn't be the move because if that might inhibit that.
I don't know. I feel like having a big switch up like that could be good for the game at some point.
It could be, but I think they'd have to wait until maybe the game like dies. But the question is, will that happen? I don't know.
I feel like adding a new dimension when the game is dying is just gonna be like it's gonna feel like a forced thing to try and just like claw back at players instead of being like a planned out like new dimension. It's just gonna feel like
yeah. But no, it's either way. Minecraft is fucking great. And
you know what I think they haven't done a super good job with.
What?
Especially in like some of the recent updates, adding new stuff that is like useful on its own, but also like links into other stuff. Like a lot of the new stuff is kind of like you get a thing and it's like a one-use item, or you like in the ancient cities you've got the whatever the compass shard things are called. You get those and then you can make a respawn compass. That's all you can use them for. That's it. They're just kind of there. The respawn compass is like a cool item, I guess.
What even is that?
If you die, it shows you where you died at. Like it points to your death direction.
Oh, that's cool.
It's cool, but it's like I'm pretty sure they're like echo shards. They're only used for that, and it doesn't really feel worthwhile for that to loot an ancient city.
This is the Minecraft app.
Yeah.
But yeah, looting an ancient city isn't worth it, which I think it makes sense that there'd be a new dimension because it makes it worth it.
Yeah, because you get down there, you have to clear out the ancient city before you can like safely access the portal.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. That gives that area more like utility, I guess. Like you get there and you get some it's not super unique loot, but it is still good loot.
Yeah.
Like you can get Swift Sneak, obviously. There's other enchants that you can get, like God Apples, like crazy.
God Apples aren't even that rare, from what I found.
In ancient cities, they are not.
It's like 1 in 12.
Yeah, you get like a shit ton of God Apples down there, which is cool. That's nice. That on its own is not worth it. Swift Sneak on its own is not super worth it.
Yeah, and it's just they got to make it more worth it. And I think that if they add a new dimension, then it is worth it.
You know, it would also be more worth it if, going back to my point, echo shards had more of a purpose in the game.
Yeah.
If they had some other utility, if they could be used in like other crafting recipes and actually like had a point beyond just making a respawn compass.
Yeah.
And that's similar thing with like a lot of the recent stuff. I mean, you've got amethyst. That can be used for making a spyglass and for tinted glass. Does nothing else, doesn't link up with any of the other game mechanics. It's just kind of its own thing, and it doesn't really do much. So the only reason you're ever really going to get amethyst is if you specifically need tinted glass, or if you just like the amethyst block.
Yeah.
Which I think...
I'm trying to see if there's anything interesting happening. But
I'm not just
ignoring.
That isn't inherently an entirely bad thing, but I think when a majority of the new stuff you add doesn't link up, it makes everything just kind of feel disjointed. Like everything feels like it's just kind of you have to do a whole bunch of stuff to get a bunch of stuff instead of just being able to like, you know.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm out on this episode.
I'm out on this ep.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
8th Inside. Which one
Inside.
are we going with?
I just want to call it the Minecraft ep, bro. We talked about Minecraft for a while.
We can call it. We'll go Minecraft episode.
Call it the Minecraft ep.
We built Shino Numa in Minecraft. Just entirely lie.
Just title it "We Played Minecraft."
I kind of want to build Shino in Minecraft now. Fuck.
Grass plot. That could be sick.
Yeah, build like the Vanguard version of Shino. Use some of like the mangrove wood and stuff. Oh,
Actually, oh my god, yeah, hold up.
yeah. The mangrove wood actually works like fucking perfectly with that color palette. New project?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, I want to make my base, and then so I want to make my thing, which can take a while, in fairness, and then I want to do that.
Sure, yeah. I might try and like start working on that in like a creative world. Start building like a mock-up of it.
Yeah, and then stream it.
Yeah, Shino in Minecraft.
All right.
Well, there's the plan. Thanks for watching this
Thanks for
episode.
watching Part of the Dead Boys. I'm very
Jack,
tired.
what do you rate this episode?
Rate out of 10.
What do you rate it?
Out of 10.
I agree. This was an out of 10 episode. Bye, guys. Fucking hate this podcast.